AWAM International. AWAM is an acronym which stands for Ambassadors with a Mission. Ambassadors with a Mission, AWAM. And my name is Paul Joroge, aka Ambassador of Hope. And the reason why I came up or started this company or ministry, it's because of something that is so much locked inside of me. Because as much as I can remember, I've always found myself speaking words of encouragement to individuals. It has always been my desire either to speak a word of encouragement to someone who is going through some kind of a challenge, either speaking words or giving something that to give someone hope. I remember many times when we have been to restaurants, I find myself writing notes to the person who was serving us that in addition to leaving them tip, I would write a note, a note of encouragement, telling them thank you for what you have done for us. God has a good plan for your life. God bless you. And so that is in me. And every time I would see a story, either on the radio of someone who touched someone's life and changed their lives positively, someone who was hopeless, and because of someone intervening in their life changes. Those kind of stories usually move me and inspire me, and that has been my greatest desire. And so before even starting this ministry of AWAM, I got this idea of having T-shirts with messages in the back of the T-shirt, printing messages. And actually I called it TWAM, T-shirts with a mission. T-shirts with a mission. And so my idea was, by putting some words of encouragement or printing words of encouragement on a T-shirt, for example, a words like says, "Do not give up. God has a good plan for you," or "Do not give up. Tomorrow will be a better day." And usually imagine wearing that T-shirt and going through a workout place or in a mall, and imagine someone walking behind you and reading those words. And you realize we are living in a time where there are so many things that are happening that are stealing or snatching people's hope. So many people are hopeless, either because of what they have gone through. Many people have lost their jobs. Many people have experienced divorces and so many things. So there are so many people walking around who are hopeless. When you switch on your TV or your radio, the news that you hear there are news of discouragement, news that are instilling a spirit of hopelessness in people's hearts. And so many people are hungering or thirsting for words of hope. And it's unfortunate because even some of the songs that are being sung in the days that we are living are words that are full of anger, bitterness, rage. And so there is so much hopelessness in the atmosphere. And words of hope are necessary. And so going back to the t-shirt with a mission to one. And so imagine you wearing this t-shirt and you're walking through the mall or you're working out in your working out place. And this individual who is in the verge of giving up could be they have gone through a divorce, could be they have lost their job and they have lost their car, they're about to lose their house. And so this individual could be going through a tough time and they maybe they are even contemplating suicide. They are feeling like, I've come to the end of myself. And imagine this person is coming to a mall or this a Walmart and they want to buy a rope, they want to buy poison. So they are planning, they are contemplating suicide. And imagine them walking behind you and saying these words that do not give up yet. Tomorrow will be a better day for you. Or do not give up. God has a good plan for your life. And I want you to imagine this individual saying these words. What would happen to this person? It is possible at this point no one has spoken in words of encouragement to them. And so I'm very positive by this person reading these words. They'll, they'll feel hope. They'll feel a sense of hope. Because why do people commit suicide? Why do people give up? It's because of hopelessness. When someone comes to the end of themselves and there is no hope for tomorrow, they feel like then what is the point of living? I'll better take my life away instead of going through all that I'm going through. And so if only someone can speak words of hope to someone who is on the verge of giving up, just telling them to hold on for tomorrow, just if you can only manage to tell them to hold on from committing suicide today, that is hope. Or it does not matter how much of a hope it is, but if you can afford to prolong a life of that individual, there are so many things that can happen on that night that can change their lives. And so if you can afford to instill a sense of hope to that individual, you can end up saving their lives. And so this individual reading those words will change their life. Those words can mean life to that individual. And they will start thinking, oh, maybe tomorrow will be a better day for me. Maybe things will change tonight. Maybe if only I can hold on a few more days. Or maybe God has a good plan for me. And so they will start thinking, and there is something amazing about eyes. When eyes see something, it's like a camera. It's like they snapshot those words. Subconsciously, they will read those words, and those words will register in their brain. And those words will keep recalling and repeating in their mind. And so this message on this t-shirt can change that individual's life. And so that has been my desire to have t-shirts, that would speak messages of hope to individuals, whether selling or giving them away. And that is why I'm calling myself an ambassador of hope. And so, as AWAM, in AWAM, our desire is not only to be ambassadors of hope by posting messages in our website or in our WhatsApp group, but also our desire is to make you an ambassador of hope. And so how do you become an ambassador of hope? It's taking the word of hope that you have received and passing it to somebody else. Is buying a t-shirt for a friend who is going through a tough time. So there are several ways that you can become an ambassador of hope. By just speaking words of hope to someone who is out there, who is going through something. Just tell them you're praying for them. Just tell them things will get better. Those are words of hope that could mean life to someone. And so that is one way. Another way is buying a t-shirt to someone who is going through some tough time. Let's say you buy a friend of yours have lost their job, they have lost uh, uh, the car they were driving. And so you can buy them a t-shirt telling them, seasons don't last for lifetime. Your season is about to change. Or this season will pass too. Be encouraged. Tomorrow will be a better day. Or hold on. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And so if you buy a t-shirt with those messages, you can imagine what an encouragement these words will be to your friend. You become an ambassador of hope to that individual. And there are two ways. You encourage that person in two ways. First of all, you have made them know that you are thinking about them. You are concerned about their situation. That by itself is an encouragement to that individual. And then another way, you have bought them a gift. You have bought them something. And I know we do buy cards that have messages of encouragement. But what happens if you buy someone a card? Yes, they'll be encouraged by those words. But guess what happens? Either the same day or after 2 days, they'll trash that card and it'll be gone. But imagine, although it's pricey, imagine buying a t-shirt with a message of encouragement to an individual. That message will be an encouragement to them. The act of giving them something is an encouragement by itself that someone is thinking and praying about me. And another thing, they'll keep that t-shirt. That t-shirt will continue being an encouragement to them. Will be reminding them someone thought about me. And then you have made that individual an ambassador of hope. Because even after they have gotten over whatever situation they are going through, every time they wear that t-shirt and they move out, someone else will end up reading those messages and they'll be encouraged. So not only have you become an ambassador of hope to this friend or individual or a stranger, but you have made them an ambassador of hope to continue this message of hope. And so I believe with all my heart, I'm called to be an ambassador of hope. And I believe with all my heart that you are called to be an ambassador of hope. It's possible you are not comfortable speaking to people or um, uh, talking to them or encouraging them, but just by wearing that T-shirt, you become an ambassador of hope. I usually call the T-shirts mobile billboard. Mobile billboard. Have you ever driven um, through and saw a billboard, a message on a billboard, and you saw a message that stuck in your mind and kept recurring in your mind? It is the same way. So you are becoming a billboard. You are becoming a mobile billboard, passing the message as you go about your business. But the T-shirt, again, your T-shirt is a T-shirt with a mission. It is not just a T-shirt. Yes, it is to make you feel good. Yes, it will make you feel warm. But in addition to all that, that T-shirt becomes a T-shirt with a mission. And the mission is giving hope, speaking hope to someone. And so I needed to say that to encourage you that that you choose to become an ambassador of hope, not necessarily by buying our T-shirt, but just wherever you are, um, keep your eyes open. People are going through challenges. Just by talking to an individual and telling them you're praying for them, it might mean life to that individual. So until we meet next time, may the Lord bless you and have a good day. Amen.